What's up my guys, it's Kimmy and today I'm gonna be updating you guys on my nose piercing. So I made a video when I was piercing my nose and it's currently my most viewed video on my channel. It's at 9k right now, but when this video is up it will probably reach 10k within a week or something, hopefully. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you guys my experience with it, how it's been, and like how to clean it and everything. By the way, I'm ill right now. I'm supposed to be at school because it's Friday today. I don't want to be at school like coughing and blowing my nose and everything because nah, it's just not it. So I'm using my day off school to film some videos and some content and be productive even though I am ill. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to clean the piercing. You have to clean it with warm water, warm salt water. Make sure the salt is non-iodized, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why, but that's what all the videos have said. The other thing you can use is saline solution. Yeah, I think that's the thing that you're supposed to use, but if you don't have that you can just use non-iodized salt water and make sure it's warm. How I clean my nose is with cotton buds. For the first few days I was using salt water, but then the skin around the piercing was like getting dry, so I stopped doing that for a bit. I should have kept cleaning it but just not used the salt. That's what I ended up doing 2 weeks later or something because I didn't keep up with cleaning it. When I took it out and stuff, I cleaned it like how you normally would clean your face, but you're supposed to clean it twice a day, every day. Even after it heals, you're supposed to clean it every day. On the inside. You're also supposed to do salt water like soaks. I did it for the first week I think, but then I stopped. You really need to keep cleaning your nose and keep making sure that there's no dirt or anything around it and get rid of like all the germs and stuff because you don't want it to be infected and you don't want it to keloid, which is what my nose ended up doing. A saltwater soak is when you get warm water and you put some salt in it, like only a little bit, because if you had like a glass of water, I think you're only supposed to put a 1/4 teaspoon in there. So what I used with the soaks was a shot glass because I had the salt right and I just went like that, like 2 of them, like 2, like, you know what I mean? I don't know what it's called, but like I just tapped it like twice and like it just fell out. I'll say like 2 drops of salt even though it's not a liquid, but you know what I mean. Just make sure you keep up with cleaning your nose. So about keloiding, what a keloid is basically, if you don't know, it's a bump around the piercing. So I'll just take my stud out and show you. So that's what my nose looks like without the stud in it. There used to be like a bump, but it's going down now because I'm cleaning my nose again and it's starting to heal. So I pierced my nose at the end of March and right now it's May 21st. It's been 2 months, so yeah, that's how long it's like taking my nose to heal. My friend has a nose piercing as well because I kept asking her for like advice and stuff because she kept having to take out her nose stud as well, like take it out and put it back in because I think her parents don't like it. Like same with my mom, she doesn't like it. I don't wear it around her. Yeah, she said that because she kept taking it out, that she thinks it healed faster because of that, which it probably did. I ended up piercing my nose again. There was still like the hole, like it wasn't fully closed up, but there was a point when the stud just wouldn't go through, so I got a needle and just like pierced it again. I recommend just leaving the stud in for as long as you can. I keep it in when I sleep and when I'm at school, all the time, basically, just whenever I'm not around my mum. So I got this question in the comments of the video when I pierced my nose. They said, does it fall out when you sleep? It has fallen out a couple times for me. I don't know why. Oh, actually, I remember there was a couple nights when I would sleep on this side of my face. The stud would like rub against the pillow and it like pulled it out, like if I moved. Just make sure you don't sleep on that side of your face. Oh, another thing, if you're gonna take your stud out a lot, like me, I recommend having a bunch of nose studs because you can get them off like Shein for £1. I'll show you. I've got it in my school bag. That's what I've got. There's a bunch of nose studs on here. I bought this the same time I bought the nose gun. I still have the one that I pierced my nose with, which is this. It's not a normal one because it's sharp on the end. I was using it to poke the hole, like, because the hole wouldn't close up fully. It was just the outer bit that would close up sometimes. Nose piercings heal really fast. Like if you search it up on the internet, it says it takes like 6 months to a year, which is like, nah. I've lost so many. They could just fall out and go down the drain when you're washing your face, if you're in the shower, or if you're taking them out and stuff, you probably place them somewhere and you lose them or you drop them on the floor. So yeah, I really recommend having loads of backup. But another question I get asked a lot, like especially with people at school, is like, have teachers said anything about it, or have I got caught with the piercing at school? Because I'm not allowed though. We're only allowed ear piercings, like studs that are smaller than a hole punch, which is just like extra. Teachers have seen them. Now, since Monday, which was 17th of May, we don't have to wear masks anymore at school, and I haven't been because I don't like wearing them. They're bad for my skin. I used to hide them with the masks. Whenever I was around the teachers, I just had the mask on. Some teachers just didn't mind it. They probably saw my piercing, but they just didn't say anything. It was only this one teacher that would tell me to take it out. Other teachers have only just started realising because I don't wear my mask anymore, but when I was wearing my mask, it was only one teacher that noticed, like if I took my mask down for a second or something. Yeah, it wasn't really a problem at school. Okay, so my mum's reaction. In my previous video, I included my dad's reaction at the end, but people were asking for my mum's reaction. I'm gonna just give you a little story time of it. So she was at work when I did it. She was on a night shift, and then the next day my mum was home. Me and my dad was just laughing because he was like, tell your mum, tell your mum. I was like, no, and then he was like, just do it. And then I was like, Mom. She's like, huh? Like, look at my face. And she doesn't see it. I have to tell her like I pierced my nose, but apparently she already knew because all my titas watch this, like my aunts and stuff in the Philippines, they watch my videos, and they told my mum while she was at work the night I pierced my nose. So they were telling my mum like, oh, have you seen Kim's video? She pierced her nose and stuff and all that. And my mum was like, what? Like, she didn't know what was going on. So she doesn't like my stud. Like, she doesn't like my nose piercing at all. She thinks that my natural beauty is better. But I just like it. I think it looks good. I know I'm pretty without it, but you know, I think it just adds to my face. Yeah, she was like disappointed in me because I pierced my nose without telling them, and because I still wear it and I don't listen to her. But my dad likes it. If they both didn't like it, I probably wouldn't be wearing it anymore. But my dad does. I feel like my mum will just like end up getting used to it, but I just don't wear it around her. And sometimes when I have it in and I forget I still have it in and she sees it, she gets mad. So that's it really. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video with answering this last question. Do I like the piercing or do I regret it? I don't regret it at all. I feel like I should have just kept cleaning it so it didn't keloid, but it's fine, it's going away now. I really like it. I think it suits me a lot. I don't think the metal you use, like if it's stainless steel, even if you use cheap studs from Shein, which is what I use, I think it's fine. My nose didn't get infected. Like it only keloided because I didn't clean it. I'm pretty sure that's why, because it's going down now, but I'm still using the same stud. So I think it doesn't matter what type of metal that your stud or nose ring is, just as long as you clean the nose regularly, twice a day, every day. You guys gotta remember that. Oh my gosh, okay, I've got this last story to tell you guys. When I pierced my nose, it was like on the weekend, right? On the Monday when I went back to school, my mom wouldn't let me leave the house. I was trying to get away with it, like saying, oh, just take it out when I'm outside. She wouldn't let me leave the house, man. She was standing in front of the door and wouldn't let me pass, and I had to take it out. It hurt because I felt like, nah, it just hurt, man. And because the stud that I used, it had like the sharp bit at the end, and it's like that. My normal studs, they just have the little rounded bit at the end, like a little ball. The one that I used to pierce my nose had like a bigger end, and I had to pull that through my nose, which hadn't healed yet, which I only just pierced a few days before. And it just hurt and it was bleeding, and I got to my friend's house. I went into a toilet and I was trying to put it back in. It like closed up. It was just bleeding, and I tried to use those clear studs because they have a ball on the end. I was texting my friend, who, you know, the one that has a nose piercing. I was texting her and she was saying, oh, just use the clear ones. And I was like, yeah, I've got them, I'll use them. I tried putting the ball, like the ball end, through my nose, but I was like, how is that gonna fit? Like it's a big ball. Like, I'll try to include a picture here because I don't know how, I can't explain it. You guys just need to see it. And she was like, you're not supposed to put the ball through your nose. You're supposed to unscrew it and insert it through like the inside of your nose. I was like, what? And I tried doing that and it just wouldn't work. I felt like I was gonna faint. Like I literally, I probably went pale and stuff. Like my friend was upstairs still getting ready, and I just went into her lounge and just like dropped on the sofa. Nah, it was just crazy. Like it was bleeding and everything. I literally felt like I was gonna pass out because I was on my period as well, and like I just felt really sick. The pain as well. Ugh, nah. Okay, I'm gonna end the video. If you've pierced your nose or you're thinking about piercing your nose, I hope this video helped you and you feel a bit more like you've got more knowledge of how it's gonna be when you pierce your nose. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe if this video helped you, or if you just enjoyed listening to my experience of it. Make sure you comment down below if you have any more questions. I'll be answering them. I still reply to my comments from my nose piercing video, so I'll be replying to you if you comment here and like it's a month later or something. Or you can always DM me. My Instagram is right here. It's xkimmi.x if you don't follow already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.